videos when my head wasn't even really 100% in it, or going live when I really couldn't even communicate properly. So I was just like, you know what, it's okay, just take a little step back for a couple days, take it easy, rejuvenate, and get back at her. So yeah, I was off for a little bit there, but you know, I was jet lagged for sure. Yeah, you got it. I did need a bit of time off. I did. I was exhausted mentally, physically. Yeah, so, but we're back now. We're feeling good. Mind's clear. Vibes are good. Life's good. No complaints, except for it's a little sticky out right now, but you know, that's the least of the worries. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the kind words. Much love. Very sweet. Do I live at home? I do. Speaking of which, I need to cut the grass today at some point. Got a little out of control when I went away to BC. That's why I can't wait for the fucking hot weather. Like, you know, I don't mind cutting the grass and everything, I'll do it, but it grows so quick, like so fast. I feel like you have to cut the grass constantly. And it's like I'm just ready to be in the point of summer where it's like dry-ish and the grass isn't just fucking growing like crazy. Like I'm done with it right now. I'm done. But I'll do it. I don't care. It is what it is. But fuck, you go through so much gas. Like it's not like it's like a 10-minute cut. You just go boop, 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 boop. Like it's like 2 hours. And then by that point, you're just like done. You're like, all right, you know what? I don't even want to look at grass again for the next like week. But 2 days later, you got to cut it again. So here we are. Property. Good old property. Small complaints. Small complaints. That was my rant. My little rant's over. Had to get it out. Yeah, it's a 0 turn, so I mean, at least it's pretty fun to drive. Like, you just sit there and... But after about an hour and a half of sitting on it, you're done. You're like, wow, you know what? And like, it's not like the suspension in it's like real great. So like my backyard in one part, super bumpy. So like you're sitting there and you have to like, you can't like speed through it, because every time you hit a bump, you're just gonna miss a little patch of grass. Then you gotta go back, get it again. So you like, you know, you go a bit slower. You're just like, I'm so done. I'm so done. It's about like, I think it's like 1.5 acres that we cut. But like there's a bunch of trees in the backyard, so it's not just like a nice like square. It's kind of, you gotta do a little bit of maneuvering and whatnot. And then by the time you're done weed whacking and everything, it pretty much amounts to about an hour, well, just under like 2 hours to do the front and back. So it's a little bit of work. That's why you pay a landscaper. You have no idea how many times I've but no, I do it. It's not even worth paying that money. Might as well just keep going at it. Yeah. I'll just hire one of my friends. Hey, Zachary, can you come cut my grass? Honestly, Brendan does do it every now and then. Like if he's coming over and it's like right after work or whatnot, and I've still got to eat or whatever, he'll be like, oh, you know what, while I'm waiting, I'll just cut the grass. And then he hops on the 0 turn and he cuts the grass for me. And I'm like, oh, sweet, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Great guy move. Great guy move. He loves doing it. You know, he lives in an apartment now with his mom. So like he doesn't have any yard to cut. So he's like, you know what, I don't mind cutting the grass every now and then. I'm like, thank you very much. I appreciate that. There's nothing in my cup. What a letdown. How old am I? I'm 21. 21. Buy him some beer. I actually bought a case last night and I gave him some, so he's got some now. Much wiser than 21. I've had a fair bit of life experience, I guess. Good role models. But yeah, I've definitely been through a lot, being 21. So it's been beneficial in that sense, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to describe. What's my favorite alcoholic beverage? I mean, I'm not like, despite me, living it up really the last kind of 2 weeks since I've been in BC, I'm not a huge drinker. I'm not a huge fan of it. Definitely don't drink like I did in high school. If I am drinking, I catch like a light buzz. I don't really get a whole drunk that much anymore. My body just doesn't react to it well. I wake up and I've always got really, really bad hangovers if I actually drank and I'm out of commission for the day, and I've had some really bad hangovers, so I'm you know what, it's not worth it in my eyes. I'm good. But if I am gonna drink, I'll have just beer. Really, any kind works for the most part, but I normally go with Coors Banquet, Bud Light, Land Shark. I love a good Land Shark. And then if I'm drinking, let's say liquor, I'll just go with the typical rum and Coke. I'll get some Captain Morgan, get some Coke, and have at it. I did Pink Whitney for a bit when it first came out, but I stopped with that. So it was the sugar in it was insane. It was great, it tasted great, it was a great drink, but personally not for me. Where's Land Shark beer brewed? I actually don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of hits me a bit different. You have your typical beer drunk, but I don't know what it is with Land Shark, but it almost gets me I'm liquor drunk. It's weird. So, yeah. Ever had Jack and Coke? I have, yeah. It's actually pretty good too. Yeah, it's not a bad drink. Pink Whitney's your drink? Right on. Right on, right on. It is fantastic. Just bad hangovers. Real bad hangovers. You drink Fireball with cream soda. Oh, see, I just can't touch Fireball. I always have I don't know, just something about cinnamon. Not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan. Sober for 3 years. Wow, congratulations. That's great. Proud of you. Keep with it. You got this. Apple pie moonshine. Interesting. You seem like you could be a wine guy. I've actually never really tried too many wines before. I've always wanted to try a wine tour, being as there's so many fucking wineries in the Niagara region. But I've never really dabbled in it too much, so yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I am. But as of right now, I'm not a huge wine guy. Will's live now. Right on, right on. William! I do strike you as a wine guy. Interesting. Maybe maybe that'll end up being my thing. We'll see. Will I come to Australia and do your landscaping? I'd love to. I'd love to do that. I'll just fly on down and I'll rent everything while I'm there. Could definitely do it. Can you still walk behind the falls? We did this in the 70s. I believe so, yeah. I did it a couple, maybe like, I don't know, 5-7 years ago. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, they still have that going. It's actually not pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that for one of the videos too. I'll do the journey behind the falls, and I'll take you guys with me for that. Get a little sneak peek behind the falls as well as the actual falls. It's very touristy. You know, the main attraction is obviously looking at a giant waterfall, but it definitely is really cool to look at, especially if you've never been before, never seen it. Like anything, it's pictures don't do justice. You have to really be there and see it for actually to have its effect on you. But yeah, if you've never seen the falls before, definitely recommend. At some point, you'll definitely want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Nothing against the Americans, but if you're gonna look at it, you better come to the Canadian side to look at it, because it is a whole different experience. I mean, nothing against the American side. I'm just saying, if you want to really experience Niagara Falls, you gotta come to the Canadian side. And I promise you, you will enjoy yourselves. Yeah, like the Canadian side definitely has way more touristy things to do. You know, you got Clifton Hill, massive arcade up there. You got a lot of restaurants, a lot of good eats, lots of activities, especially if you have kids. It's a place for everybody, even if you're just bringing like your husband or your wife or whatnot, your girlfriend, anything. It's great. Like there's something for everything there, or something for everyone. And yeah, there's definitely enough to do to keep you busy. Am I from Welland? I actually was born and raised in Welland until grade 5, and then that is where I moved. I moved to where I'm at now, and I've been here ever since. Well, we had a brief time where we lived in Ridgeway for a couple years, about 4 years, and then yeah, we came back to the town where we moved to originally. Been there ever since. Kick rocks? What? Who are you telling to kick rocks? Would I want to work in the Department of Tourism? I don't know. I don't think that would really be the job for me. You know, as cool as it is showing you guys everything, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's more like the touristy thing. I just like bringing you guys along on my adventures. You know, yeah, I don't think I'd ever work for the Department of Tourism though. But yeah, guys, for one of my merch ideas, I was thinking, let me know what you think of this. So I was thinking like one, like, I don't know if it's gonna be like a long sleeve. Maybe I'll do one of each. But I was gonna do like a limited edition, like long sleeve. You have, or sweater. You have like hashtag we go along on either coming down the arm or, you know, on the chest, right? And then on the back, there's like a list of like everywhere you've been, or everywhere I was, like when I was in BC. That's a potential idea. But yeah, if I were to do that, I'd make it limited edition, so like really only anyone that would follow along with the trip and whatnot would really want it, really get it. And yeah, so, but I don't know, we're still coming up with ideas. We're still trying to put a lot of thought and effort into it. So I mean, it might take a little bit of time. It's not going to be super quick. It's not just going to be a pop-up thing. You know, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to take the time, think it out, get some good good designs going, good ideas, and yeah, then I'll release it. But yeah, just so you guys know, it's not gonna be some like rushed thing. I'm not gonna be just dropping it real quick right away. But it'll hopefully be worth it. I'm sure you guys will end up loving it. But yeah, we're gonna put a lot of work into it, so yeah. Out and about shirts. Maybe I'll do like a poll on Instagram or something and really get a good idea of where everybody's head's at. Yeah, just kind of get a better idea, really. But yeah, like I was thinking for like the hoodie, like even the color, I mean, I'll have multiple colors and whatnot, but like I was thinking like the main one for that sweater, the limited edition one, might be black, because I just feel like it would look real sharp having like the black solid sweater with like either white writing. I just feel like, I don't know. In my head, when I first thought of it, that was the first thing that popped in my head, but I don't know. I haven't even put it on design yet on the computer, so I don't really know how it's gonna look, but in my head, I like it. I mean, it's kind of my style, but we'll see what you guys think. Plus, you can never really go wrong with black. I mean, yeah, it attracts the sun and whatnot, but you're not really going to be wearing a sweater in the warm weather, so you can really mix black with anything, especially white, so I think it would just be kind of a good color for it. I don't know, guys. We're just playing with ideas right now. Nothing's set in stone, nothing's concrete, but we're playing with ideas. No idea is a bad idea. There's always something you can do with it. Thought somebody was pulling in my driveway. Caps too, of course. Since I'm always wearing hats, I feel like it's only appropriate I do a hat, so I'll definitely do one. Oh, that's sweet of him. It's on live right now too. Yeah, it was good catching up for sure. It was great. Like I said, we haven't seen each other in like 3 weeks, so. But yeah, it was good. Go live with him? I would, but I don't know how long he's planning on staying on live or whatnot. I feel like that's something we'd have to coordinate a little bit before. He's eating in his car. Should I try to get him in there? I'll try. I invited him. We'll see if he joins. We'll see. I don't know if he will, but we'll see. What am I up to? I'm just chilling right now. I'm gonna go take a nap real soon. A little power nap before we get the grass cut, but yeah, that's gonna be the plan. And yeah, we'll see. And yeah, I'm gonna go to Garrett's later, and yeah. Is that a train? Fuck, is it? I didn't even hear it. Like, I'm so used to hearing it, I didn't even... Yeah, it's a train. I can hear the rumbling now. Fuck. This fucking dickhead's gonna come blaring his horn again. Like always. Or am I tripping? Like, I don't know. I can't hear it anymore. I don't know, maybe there is no train. Maybe we're just hearing shit, guys. We might just be hearing shit here. Fuck! There it is. There it is. You guys heard it. I guess we're not tripping. My bad. Yeah, now he's coming. Now he's coming. Fuck. It's far away though, like it's not even that close. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it now. I'm gonna go take my little power nap before I cut the grass and head to Brandon's, but like I said earlier, I'm coming back tonight. You know, this wasn't my only live for the day. Like I said last night, I was gonna do one in the afternoon, so here we are. We made it. Thank you guys for coming as usual. Much love, and yeah, be sure to stay tuned for tonight because we're gonna be back at it. It'll be around 9 o'clock, you know, the usual time. I can't promise you it's gonna be exactly on 9 o'clock tonight, depending on what happens with with Brendan and what we're doing. But it will be around 9 o'clock. If anything changes, look under my most recent video. I'll definitely comment the time. I'll comment it right now. I'll put 9 o'clock. If anything changes, I'll put it under that comment.